Hey, it's me, Dre. What's up? So, Mickey 17. You know how I do these. Play the trailer in the background, talk about the movie, what I think. Alright. So, for. Let's start playing the trailer. So, for Mickey 17, it was not a bad movie. Was it great? No. If you're expecting the same kind of stuff you got from Parasite, it wasn't nothing like that. I know a lot of people have been giving it a little bit of flack. I said, well, a lot of bit of flack because of the but people keep saying Trump hate because the politician dude and it's a greedy like asshole. I can see what they mean by that, but that's not really the takeaway I got from the movie. Um, it seemed like it was more of a comedy than anything else. Um, I said, which I enjoyed it. Was it the best movie? No, but it had some really good funny parts. Um, little weird parts here and there that didn't seem like they really made any sense. I mean, you know about the movie, what the movie's about. He dies a bunch of times, comes back, and ends up not dying one time. They reprint him thinking that he did die, and he meets himself. Apparently, each one of the times he gets brought back, their personalities are a little bit different. So, the one who gets brought back, Mickey 18, is an asshole who literally just wants to kill people. So that's really most of what the movie is. I mean, yeah, Mark Ruffalo plays a rich dude who's an asshole who tried to become um, president but failed his elections multiple times. So I guess that's where like they're supposed to get those things at. But for the most part, it didn't really seem like that was the big thing. The big thing seemed more of a the class dynamic of rich people doing whatever they want, and then poor people pretty much paying for it. That's pretty much what it is. The dude was a dick, yeah. They used Mickey. They didn't care about him. He was just printed trash to them, pretty much. That's what the movie is. He's in love with this girl. She's in love with him. She's the only one who shows that she cares, and she cares about every iteration of him, no matter what it is, how he's like. But for the most part, even like his friend doesn't care. Him, he's playing his friend. Yeah. And then even with these monster things, they don't kill him. They save him, which Mickey 17 is real stupid for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, overall, I don't think the movie was that bad. Again, it's just a bunch of forced shit. That's what it seems like. The guy who is the politician, he's more incompetent than anything. It just seems like everybody's telling him what to do, and he just has a extreme temper where he goes off every once in a while. That's it. But it seems like since you know Trump is in office, and they have a movie with a guy who was just a rich dude, doesn't know nothing about politics, and wanted to become a politician, but who failed, starting his own space colony. Seems like everybody's focusing on that part. which I guess again for me that just didn't seem like it was. Mickey leaves and joins to become expendable because him and his friend tried to start a company. It didn't go right. They owed a dude a bunch of money, so they ran to space. And that was the easiest way to get on the ship for him, because nobody else was signing up for that. So he did, so they immediately let him on and made him expendable. His friend makes his way on as pilot. But yeah, I'm trying to think. If anything, the dude didn't really seem like Trump to me. I don't know why people are making that weird thing. It kind of seemed more like the pig from Animal Farm, which is supposed to be like based off Stalin and stuff like that. But like pretending that he give a shit, as really using everyone. Like one of the girls dies instead of Mickey, he goes off on Mickey saying that he should have died instead of her, and just refers to her being a fertile woman, and that's why he should have died, because he was useless compared to her being fertile. Because they want fertile people for the new planet they're trying to inhabit. And even when he's having dinner with Mickey and the other girl, she even asks him if is she nothing but a uterus to him. And he's like, oh, no, that's not what it is. Well, his wife says no. He didn't mean it like that. That's exactly how he meant it, because he didn't give a shit. And in every totalitarian work of art like that, is those type of politicians or dudes and lead are the same. If you're not directly right next to them, they don't care. And even if you are directly next to them, it just depends on how much more or how little they give a shit about you. That's how it always is in those utopian type stories. So for that point that people are making, I don't really get. But this is supposed to be a review. I've been talking for like 7 minutes about that. But I mean, as a movie, like I said, if you're expecting any kind of crazy anything like in Parasite, you're not gonna get that. This is more of a comedy than it is anything else. Um, with that little class breakdown, which is normal for him, because that was the thing with Parasite too. So if you're expecting him to not mention that, then I mean, he mentioned the same thing. Like, that was the same thing in Parasite, so why wouldn't he mention it in here? And here it makes even more sense for it to be like that. Literally, he was the one who came up with the idea to use the expendable program. That was his program that he came up with. So, yeah, it makes sense. Why would he care? But back to the movie itself. I enjoyed the movie. There was some parts that were pretty funny. There was some parts that, like I said, kind of didn't make sense. Like him dying all the time and them reprinting him. That part was cool. And each time they sent him out, making him think it was something different, and then when he gets out, like, oh well, you're only there for this, which I mean, he should have known. But overall, it was not bad. At least the acting was good. I enjoyed the acting. Like I said, some of the funny parts were good. The bit with the monsters on the planet, the creepers is what they called them. some of it was cool, some of it was a little weird. Like that plot device to have them have a thing that translates for them immediately. Like that was quick. And his friend being an ass. That was weird. But I think it's supposed to be weird. Everybody who was pretty much on the ship is like, they seem kind of emotionless. Like even like his girlfriend, even though she cared about him, like they all seemed like to lack that emotion and empathy for not just Mickey. I mean, mostly for Mickey, but for everyone. Like completely all the way around. It's very strange. Like again, the dude, and I forgot his name, who is the like leader, president, whatever you want to call him. Like he feigns empathy the whole time, to care, pretends to care, but really it's just an angry dick. That is it. And his wife is not angry. All she wants to do is make sauces, which I thought was kind of funny. All she wanted to do was make sauce all the time. But again, just because he was a rich politician who didn't know shit about politics and trying to run for president, I don't really see the correlation outside of that. This whole space thing, that's all Elon's thing. So if anything, compare due to Elon more than to Trump. Just a rich dick pretending like he gives a shit about anybody, who barely shows any emotions, and who lies all the time. Yeah, Elon. Fucking most billionaires. But alright. So, for the movie, like I said, action sequences were cool. I mean, there wasn't really a lot of fighting. The few little fight scenes they had, they wasn't like extensive or anything like that. Like I said, acting, I like the acting. I thought the acting was good. The comedy, was kind of dry, but I get it. I like British TV shows, so I kind of understand the dry comedy that it was given. Uh, could it have been better? Yes. Yes, 100% it definitely could have been better. But overall, I mean, I did not hate the movie. I did not hate it. Thought it was okay. Thought it was good. Was it great? No. Would I watch it again? Pay for it? No. 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 Not pay movie prices to watch it again on a streaming service? Sure. I'll watch it again on a streaming service. For free. I mean, so for total overall, I give it like 6.5, 7. Yeah, 6.57. Like I said, not a bad movie at all. It wasn't like standout, breakout funny where you were laughing all the time. It wasn't like super emotional, like nothing crazy happened in it to make you go, oh my god, like in Parasite. Nothing like that. It seemed like it took a half measure on everything. Like they want to go super wild with it, and I think they should just went crazy with it. They should have been making 217, and they should have showed all the different crazy wild ways that he died, and it should have been, it's rated R. It should have been visceral, crazy. I said most times you see him die, it's just because, well, I mean, they were making a gas and that's pretty much what they were trying to plan. They would use him to be able to make stuff for them to breathe on the planet and not get sick, and then they were using him to make a gas to exterminate the inhabitants of the planet. So I get that's why you saw most of that, like that, and killed them with radiation, all different kind of things like that. Like I get that. But even like when she's in the thing holding him and he's dying from that, like I think they could have gone more into it, showed you more, like showed more of his suffering, and because I mean they really conveyed the part that he suffers, and the rest of the world around him doesn't care. Like the scientists that are poisoning him basically and killing him multiple times, or like taking pictures and playing games in the background as he's dying and getting reprinted and stuff like that. And then again, the lady that he's in love with, she's in there holding him as they're doing that and he's dying alone. So I get that, but I think that could have been conveyed better, just to pull on those heartstrings a little bit more, make you feel real bad for him. And like, even when the monsters like save him, the creepers save him, like it's like okay, because it wasn't seeing him die and feeling that pain enough that oh shit, they saved him to make it matter. So that's why I gave it a 6.5. If you're gonna rely on the fact that he's dying and the people around him don't give a shit, and the colony has like very low empathy in general, then it's up to you to make the people watching feel that empathy for him, which I didn't feel like. I don't think that got conveyed correctly. But again, that was me. That's my review of this. Like I said, 6.5, 7. You'd have to be a real bad movie to get like 5 from me or lower. Like I'm mostly giving out 7.5s, 8s, 8.5s, things like that. So because I'll watch a movie, and even if the movie's bad, I try to find something in it. Like I watched, I didn't do a review of it. Love Hurts. I actually liked Love Hurts. Like it wasn't anything stand out or break out, but I thought the choreography was good. I thought the fight scenes were good. The acting wasn't bad. I thought it was a little weird at parts, but other than that, yeah, I might review it. Do a review of it sometime, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, it was just I'm bored. Go watch this movie. Turn my brain off. And it worked. It was cool. Yeah. As far as Mickey 17, if you like this kind of movie, because there are some people who are going to like it, like a lot, I say go see it. If you're on the fence about it, wait. Till it gets into like a cheaper theater, or you have one of your free tickets from the app or whatever you have, and then sneak you some popcorn, candy, and stuff here. Watch the movie for free on the cheap. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not a bad movie. Don't hate it. Don't understand why people hate it or hating on it, making a weird comparison. I give it 6.5 to 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I think I'll do some more reactionary content as well. I've been kind of slacking with the stuff. It's like once a week, week and a half. Start trying to do something every day. Get my portfolio up. Alright, so you might see more videos today even. Again, I'm Dre. This has been my movie review. Mickey 17. Peace. You have a good one also. If you like it, thank you. Appreciate it. If you don't, I understand.